The Shek Report with Dave Dameshek reporting.
Dameshek here. Week 14's through, so let's get right to it. Just remember, players and coaches, don't get angry at me if I call your name. Ultimately, I didn't do this to you. You did this to you. Let it begin! At number 5, Jadavian Clowney. Yes, the same Jadavian Clowney who made that one play in that one bowl game when he was back in college. Sure, he could have waited the full 3 years to make another play, but nope. On Sunday night, he decided 2 years and 346 days was long enough. And the good news is, we now know the key. He only makes plays against Michigan guys. The bad news is, outside of Shoelace Robinson and Chad Henne, there aren't many other Wolverines in NFL backfields. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers. At number 4, the Bengals' new QB, McCarron, who, like most QBs, is surely aware of Revis Island, but revealed he's still got a thing or two to learn before he takes another trip to the murky shores of William Gay Isle. Dip your toes in that water at your own risk, quarterbacks. It could cost you 6 points. On the bright side, though, at least you'll get a faboo show after. Now, time constraints prevent us from sharing the whole thing on Sunday, which went on for several more hours. At number 3, the Cleveland Browns tablet, for making poor Johnny Football look a little silly. Johnny is now a reformed man who follows the rules, but that doesn't mean you have to take advantage of them. You see, that's just mean, tablet. Meantime, what's up in Cincy? Party's still going on. Now it's time for Shoulders of Greatness, presented by Head & Shoulders. This week, we tip our hair to a couple moments a mile high on Sunday. First, to Raiders do-it-all star Khalil Mack, who had 5 sacks, 7 QB hits, and 1 terrific catch. Good throw by the ref, too. Right on the money. And speaking of Mack hooking up with the officials, Mack got the safety on Brock Osweiler, which meant we got to see the referee signal that's literally head and shoulders above all other official moves. It's just so exotic. I love it. You know, when you think about it, it's almost surprising William Gay hasn't incorporated it yet into his touchdown celebration. At number 2, the Miami Dolphins, for not wearing this getup all the time. Now, sure, I've pointed it out a million times, and I'll point it out for the 1,001st time here. It's weird the Dolphin on this Dolphins helmet doesn't play for the Miami Dolphins. Rather, he plays for some team with an M on their helmets. But to be fair, how many football-playing Dolphins are out there? And it's better than the current logo. No helmet? Well, that's just plain unsafe. And that brings me to number 1 in this week's brown paper bag of shame, which goes to the Atlanta Falcons, who, if you haven't noticed, are quite poor these days. Over the last 2 months, they've won just once, and in that game, they only scored 10 points against the Titans. Yeah, the Tennessee Titans. The Falcons, who allegedly have Julio Jones on their team, are nevertheless averaging only 14 points a game over the last 8 weeks. Meantime, the Indianapolis Colts have allowed 91 points over just the last 2 games. So, here in the season of giving, I have an idea. I know the Falcons and Colts already played, but maybe we could just let the 2 teams play each other every week from here on out. I don't know much, but I'm certain it would at least lead to someone scoring. And the loser will be well worthy of this. The brown paper bag of shame. Wear it well, Colts Falcons loser. Till next time, try not to embarrass yourselves.
Shek.